Welcome to the next episode of WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Pikmin 3. In the last episode, we spent day 3 returning to the tropical wilds to explore it properly instead of just doing the tutorial area. And it was really cool. We also discovered how easy it is to get fruit in this game, the final proof of it. The flora and fauna on this planet certainly are large. The oxygen concentration in the atmosphere here is triple that of Kopai. Some studies have linked high oxygen concentration with gigantism in living creatures. Wow! Good thing we have one of Kopai's top scientists on our team. But does that mean if we remain deployed here, we'll become giants as well? No, our spacesuits will regulate our oxygen concentration for us. So we're probably fine. I'm not sure what would happen if we took them off, though. That's hilarious. It would be like if you read the original Lord of the Rings books when Merry and Pippin turned giant from drinking the Ents potion. Alright, we're going to go to the Garden of Hope, because that's where they wanted us to go last episode with the signal, and I instead wanted to check out the tropical wilds. And I mean, I'll go wherever I want, but today, let's explore the Garden of Hope. I mean, we opened it up on day 2, so we're picking up from where we left off. Anyhow, we have plenty of Pikmin to call now. Let's get all our rocks out. Or 40, you know, because I like even numbers. Nice round. Very good. Alright. Oh, white spectrolid. If I try and kill everything I see, I'll be playing this forever. The radar is picking up something. Okay, I'm looking at the Wii U gamepad, and there's a signal coming from here. It must be the captain. Okay. So we gotta make our way to a signal. Let's go there right away. So they're directing me to a signal, which in other words means I do whatever I want. So we'll go to the signal if I feel like it. That there is the unmistakable yellow Wollywog, the classic Pikmin enemy, that jumps on top of Pikmin. The fortunate thing is, I know from watching a demo video that we can attack it smartly using only rocks. So Alf, how about this? You take the rock Pikmin, Brittany would take the reds, and we might actually set off in different directions. She can handle those fiery blowhogs, and I'll handle the yellow Wollywogs. Go here. On the Kopai's radar, align a pointer with your destination and touch go here to start moving. So that's how you direct captains one by one. How strange it is to find such a data file. Come to think of it, the radar did have a go here feature. We should try it out soon. It seems like it'd be helpful if we decide to split into multiple squads. Which I'm not really going to do. Hold on. Ooh, there seems to be some discrepancy in our ranks. There we go. So let's test out the theory that I've heard about these yellow Wollywogs. Besides the fact that they're apparently total imbeciles. Wow. Okay, they are nothing in this game. Go on, try and jump on us. Look, it planted the Pikmin into the ground. See? Rock Pikmin cannot be killed by yellow Wollywogs, and there's your proof. But it also seems like it's impossible to pluck them unless you kill whatever you can throw Pikmin at. I feel a little bad for the yellow Wollywogs when you're punching them with those rocks. They're like, ow, ow. Anything back there? Well, I guess we can find out later. Also, my cat's with me for this commentary. She's running around all over the place. Rock Pikmin number 3. Rock Pikmin aren't crushed when trampled on. There you go. The other Pikmin are, though. So, of course, want to still be careful around the Wollywogs. They're not complete pushovers. I just didn't want to give that Skitterleaf the satisfaction of living. Alright. Not like they're particularly annoying, but I felt a little malicious. They're still weak, obviously. Skitterleaves are nothing. How about you? Rock Pikmin are so violent. They just crush into things and... Let's switch to, Brittany. Let's take out that fiery blowhog. As you know, reds are immune to fire. As this note probably tells us. Oh, Pikminology number 5. Pellets retrieved by Pikmin of the same color produce more sprouts. Okay, never mind. That's even more rudimentary than I expected. Oh, there's the data file that probably talks about fire. Yep, red Pikmin number 1. Red Pikmin are resistant to fire. I knew I'd find it eventually. Alright. Fiery blowhogs look hilarious when they inflate to blow fire. So, the key to killing them without them kicking Pikmin is to rush them right when they do that thing where they inflate. And yeah, you can't down these things in one throw anymore, evidently. Which is fine by me. Aha! On the opposite shore, there are materials for building a bridge. I bet if Alpha and I work together, we can get it done in no time. Well, yeah, it's pretty straightforward as to what this puzzle is, but also kind of cool and well executed. Seems to me like these blowhogs actually might take a little bit less to carry than they did in the previous games. Which is, by all means, a good thing. Is that... Oh, I thought for a second that was a log pull. Come on, Rocky! I only want to take the rocks. And Brittany can handle the reds over there. Actually, while they do that, I'm going to check out this data file. What does that say? Red Pikmin number 2. Red Pikmin are good fighters. Yeah, they just do more damage when they're latched on to enemies. That's what they mean by good fighters. By all means, that's a very nice ability. Oh, what's this? This is an area that I didn't expect to find all of a sudden. I can't use that by myself. I think I'll keep my distance. Yeah. That electric fence is not friendly. That is a fruit up there. Looks like we're going to need Alf's help if we're going to solve that puzzle, though. Kind of neat how they have different loading areas. That definitely shows that the overworld map is bigger in this game. Let's try and scare that up onto land. I love her punching sound. Yeah! There we go. Okay. Let's actually just regroup. And where do I want to go next? We could solve that puzzle back there, but there was also something this way that I remember seeing. That after the lemon, there was like more that we could explore, and I want to explore it. So explore we shall. That's a great thing. I love replaying the Pikmin games, but it's also very refreshing not knowing where everything is, you know? That's the great thing about a blind Let's Play. The whole thing's an adventure. Of course, we'll get more familiar with these areas as time goes on. We understand more about how they work. Oh. Now that looks like some menacing enemy forces up ahead. What's that? A Scutterchuck? Clearly that's some kind of crystal, so we're going to want to go after that with Rock Pikmin. Oh, okay. And how about that? Is that a crystal nodule? Oh, it looks like it throws crystals at you. Weird. But you can also just swarm it, evidently. Alpha's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But we actually did exactly what we needed. Let's grab these things and take them one by one. We could, of course, swarm them, but it's really fun to throw and see them walk in a line. The Pikmin are just so industrious. And if we call them, the shards just warp back. Watch. One of them's going to take one, but if we call it, it just warps back. I appreciate that function, actually. Otherwise, I could see how these bridges could be very annoying to build. Oh, looks like we're going to need to collect more fragments if we want to finish building that bridge, though. What's this note? Bulborb number 1. A Bulborb's eyeballs are its weakest point. Yep, we realized that yesterday when we fought the Whip-Tongue Bulborb. Lots of electric fences here. They're going to impede our progress, so they're going to limit how far we can go in this area. Hey, and there's a another sunseed berry that we collected on day 2. Let's go after this with our rock Pikmin. Nice. The Pikmin programming for which one you throw next has been greatly improved in this game. Like, I could tell why they didn't have it like that to begin with, because when they started the series, they wanted it so that you'd throw Pikmin that were near your body, but in this game they changed how the Pikmin behave to make them a little bit more useful. Or smarter. Say what you will about Pikmin AI, it has definitely been improved in this game overall. Also, I realized, looking back on that day that I left the Pikmin behind yesterday, what I did wrong. When I dismissed the 100 Pikmin at once, there was actually just one that I'd kind of forgotten about. When I called them all to my side, I called 99 and left one rock Pikmin just sitting there. I don't feel any better about it, but I am glad that I figured out how it got lost. And I'm happy that I figured out it was actually my stupidity and not the Pikmin's. Because the whistle range is just a little smaller in this game. You have to really hold it down to expand it. Which I think is a good thing. Makes the whistle a little bit more easy to handle, easy to manage. Let's see how many Pikmin the, Actually, we won't be able to tell how many Pikmin the Scudder Chuck gives us. Not like this. Aha! Getting better with my aim with the Wiimote. Yeah, the Wiimote is definitely the way to play this game. Though, like I said, totally playing with a gamepad later so I can get the good graphics. Not that these aren't good, but I mean, the fact that they could be even better, highly tempting. Come here, Pikmin. Now that we're a full party, we could solve that puzzle, but what I would rather do... I mean, we have a choice of puzzles. We have, like, a seesaw thing this way, which could be interesting. And what else have we got? Ooh, new enemy. Toady Boister. Might remember this thing from Pikmin 2. Underwater creatures better not get too close. It looks weird in this game. But I'm close, but... Oh god! That is cool. What's this note say? Yellow Wollywog. It can't jump when it's weighed down with Pikmin. Or apparently when it's getting the crap beaten out of it by rock Pikmin. Either way, it doesn't take too kindly to that creature's chances of survival. Love how that Toady Boister looks in this game. Actually, let's find out if we can do anything about that bridge or whatever. It's up that way. Go, get it! Ah. Let's see if we can get a Pikmin to carry that. Nope. Darn it! Curse you, Wogpoles! So inherently killable. And yet, we gain so little from your demise. Let's go, Elf. Have some red Pikmin. Let's find out what this thing is about. Come on, y'all. Ah, that's a crystal nodule. I get it. Go, guys. What I'm gonna do is have Brittany throw him some rock Pikmin. This is a cool little puzzle. Alright, Rockies. Show me your stuff. Show me your stuff! Hey, there we are. Gotta love those fragments. And let's sick the other Pikmin on that dirt wall. And there's a little tree back there. The signal must be coming from there. Well, if that doesn't scream Boss Arena, I don't know what does. Chances are we're not going to fight him today. I think it'll be enough that we've already opened up his the way to his lair. Yep, the way to that enemy's lair will be open. Alright, Brittany can handle those. Meanwhile, I'll check up on the dirt wall. They've almost got it. We might as well head in a little bit and see what there is to see. No harm. Not going to go in there quite yet. I'll save that for tomorrow. Huh? What's a data file doing all the way out here? Journal entry number 3. My search for treasure continues with no luck, but I can't fly back home to Hockatate without procuring a few priceless artifacts. I'm sensing something valuable up ahead, but I'm also sensing danger, so if someone finds this data file, please send word to my son that I didn't make it. Captain Olimar. That doesn't bode well for our good captain. Captain Olimar, I can't say I've heard of him, but he's from Hockatate, eh? That's not far from Kopai. Strange planet. I've heard the Hockatatians will do anything to get their hands on treasure. And they eat vegetables too. How bizarre. Poor fellow. Sounds like he ran into trouble up ahead. Poor fellow. It makes him sound like he was pitying him for eating vegetables. Doesn't eat Nikyu. Doesn't eat meat. I guess the Kopaians like fruit while the Hockatatians like vegetables. Cultural differences between planets. Hey, that's somewhere that I could probably throw Brittany. Brittany, care to do a little bit of exploring with us? Yes. Alright, it looks like we have all our fellows. Let's just see what happens if we toss Alph up here. Can we do that? Let's try that again. Okay. Again. That might be harder than it looks. In fact, we might not be able to toss captains that high. Or maybe I'm just not throwing him from far enough away? No, he just doesn't seem to be able to get that high. Maybe we need to get like a throwing upgrade or something. Either way, we now know that this is the way to the boss, very likely. And we also have another puzzle. Those are 2 good things to occupy us on tomorrow. In addition, we were able to get a fruit today, so we didn't fall behind at all. Yep, I'd say this was a success. Very successful day. Also, we didn't lose any Pikmin, which was great. Even though we encountered some new foes. They posed no threat to us. If anything, it's the Wogpoles who are really dangerous. Luring my Pikmin into the water. Even though I send them deliberately after them. I know what I'm doing. Good night, little guys. And good work. Come to think of it, I wonder how our numbers are in comparison between the reds and the rocks. Obviously, it makes more sense to have more reds because they're just like the most standard issue Pikmin. That's pretty much what you are, Red Pikmin. Sorry, you're the standard issue Pikmin. If I have about half as many rocks as I have reds, I'll be happy. Maybe a little more. Even though they're new types, it's not like Pikmin 2 where they had to be more rare because you could only use the Candy Pop Buds. Let's just analyze that. Ooh, that would be tasty. And chances are there's enough juice in that for at least another half. Yep. We've worked hard today, and now it's time for our reward. Well, that is the first fruit juice that I think we've had from the planet. That was the Sunseed Berry we got in day 2. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Yeah, it's all cool. Let's see what we got. Alright, oh, 71 and 115. Yeah, our numbers are looking pretty good. Of course, I could always have more. More. Day 4. Near the source of that mysterious signal, we found a note left by someone named Captain Olimar. It appears that this Olimar is from Hockatate. Perhaps he's transmitting the signal? Or maybe it's our captain. Tomorrow, we'll have to find out what is going on. Alph. Yep, tomorrow we're going to solve mysteries, solve puzzles, probably even face off against the game's first boss. So there's a lot to look forward to. Get pumped, guys.